Tie Talk stream. Really should have called it T-Toy Reviews Live. That would have been a far more clever name. But it's Tie Talk. It's named after that old series I had, which I did like what, 2 episodes of? Yeah, right. I did like 2 Tie Talks videos ever, and I've tried to bring it back in so many different ways. Welcome to everyone coming on. Hey, Hot Rod Rodriguez. Hear any noise? I've got my new tripod here. Maybe I'll use that at some point in the stream. Works pretty well. The exact same like make and model as the one I used to use. If we now put it there. Did I just like break the stream? Wait, hold on. Please don't tell me something just happened. Because I accidentally shut my phone off while trying to get the camera into the tripod. Is this still going okay? Did that mess with it in some way? Yeah, it lagged for a second. Well, that's because I accidentally shut off my phone. But no, yeah, we're good. Wow. That's surprising. It keeps live streaming even after you accidentally shut it off. So I will be very careful regarding usage of the tripod. Because one wrong move and I'll have my phone shut off again by accident. I don't know how I feel about using the tripod. It's kind of weird. This is going to be good if I choose to paint some cars live again, but I don't know. I don't really like the angle. That's better. There we go. Alright, I like that. But then there won't be the part where I kind of awkwardly move the camera around, realize I don't know what to focus on, and just put it in the middle of my group of cars. You know, I wish I had some more customs to show off for this. For each of these streams, I try to do like a different assortment of cars for Ty's Cars 4, but I don't know. I really don't have all that many. We're gonna go collecting all World Grand Prix teams, staff, and announcers. Pretty good goal. You know, 2018 and 2019, one of the best years I'd say to be a fan of World Grand Prix cars, because that year, those 2 years, and into 2020, they released all of the pit crew members, several new ones, with the exception of course, the 2 we're still missing, the Lewis Pitty and the Shu Todoroki Pitty. But those years were so like stellar for World Grand Prix releases. I got all of the World Grand Prix pit crew members that are out through the last 3 years, 2018, 2019, and then Bruce Boxman and Lewis in 2020. You know, they're important characters, so it's a shame we're missing the World Grand Prix pitties, and or you know, 2 of the World Grand Prix pitties still. It's a shame because they're, you know, significantly more featured in the movie. Lewis Hamilton has voice lines, and Team McQueen, yeah. Okay, you gotta get that box set that's currently out, the 5-pack of literally McQueen's entire team. That's such a good pack. So yeah, if you can find that 5-pack with all of the cars from McQueen's team, with the headsets, then you're basically golden. No, didn't miss anything. We've been going for about 4 minutes. I accidentally shut my phone off, which I'm using to record. Hey, Cars Ignite, happy birthday. Yeah, for everyone who's joining now, a few minutes ago I accidentally shut my phone off, and to my surprise, it kept recording, so that's nice. But we are here on the tripod. We got Kevin over there we got some cars over here. We have my entire birthday haul up here, who will not be reviewed for like a good week. No, not going to be unboxing anyone. These guys are just here for show, since I'm going to do full reviews of all of them. I found a 2-pack the other day, just yesterday, which I got for repaints. I should have waited. I didn't think I'd do a stream today, but I should have waited for this to open them. But being on the tripod here, look at that. You have both of my hands. What a shock. You can see both of my hands. Since we're on the tripod here, yeah, poor Kevin Racing Tire will probably not make it to the end of the stream. You guys missed it before I started the stream. Mary Esco car here was actually completely knocked down. So Kevin's not alone this time. She fell down too in the box. But yeah, when Cars 2 was out, they released various unique cars, not just racers and older releases. Yeah. Well, now that we're almost done with all of the next gens, now that we're almost done with all the next gens, hopefully they go into more background characters from Cars 3. I don't know if it's a controversial opinion, but I think 2019 was one of the best years for Cars 3 releases. Obviously, not counting 2017 when it first came out. 2019 when we got Andrew Vrooman and like those sort of cars. Kevin Ryvan, Steve Herschel. So great to cars are scared of me. So great to get all those. No, I'm not going to be unboxing any of the cars here. I considered opening up Heike, since I'm not sure how many people would be interested in a full review of Heike. I don't know why I keep like throwing poor Heike here under the bus. I'm very sorry, but he's a very generic car. I don't know if I'll have much to say about him. I will, I'll do a full review of him, but hopefully he doesn't fall. I do, however, have some items that nobody knows I got yet. We've got a few items here that I'll probably reveal soon, which will be my next few reviews. I've got so many reviews to do. I'm probably going to start doubling up on reviews. Like, I'm doing 2 reviews today. But, one's a birthday request, one's a normal review of Racing Red Sally. But I'm not sure. I'm probably going to start doubling up on reviews, because I got to get through all these guys, which 6 items total. That's going to take me almost a week of reviews. Then I have 3 additional items, and Todd Marcus I still have to review, and then I want to start reviewing the Taz Cars 4 guys. So yeah, I'd say start doubling up on reviews, just because I've got so many to do. My rarest car, who would my rarest car be? Say the Comic-Con 2018 pack is definitely up there. I got that for $26 on eBay a few years ago, and now it goes for like triple that. More than triple that. Damaged Rod Torque Redline. Some of the cars that I was able to find in stores and are now rare, like George Newman. Bruce Miller is probably up there as well. As well as I have the entire original release of the Next Gen 4 pack. So flipped over. I was doing some research the other day on those guys, just seeing how much they cost now, because I wanted to do a video on it. I scrapped the idea, but the Next Gen 3 pack, I could only find 2 listings for it on eBay, both of which were like $300. Second of which was shipping from Italy, so the shipping was like an additional $60. And flipped over, being the only car from that to not be re-released in any way. Definitely makes him a really rare one. Find the Cars 3 video game. I'm sure Cars 3 Driven to Win. I'm sure you could still find it sold somewhere. You could probably find it online pretty easily. They add red rims to Kara. No, this is actually a separate variant from the one I showed last stream. That's a good point. I should probably fix that. This, there we go, is the one I showed off last time. I made two variants of her. One that's an HTB variant, and this one, the Lightning Cup variant. She will be competing in that too. It appears for like 2 seconds at the end of one of my trailers, but I'll probably color over the red. If you couldn't already tell, this was previously a Chase Race a Lot that I colored over the eyes of. This is going to be one of the characters for my Tires Cars 4 fan film, a new HTB racer, and that's all I can say. Yeah, $60 used. That's like the normal market price. That's definitely a bit much for the used copy, but then again, I tried to buy, like, I tried to buy Mario Odyssey used, and that was $60. Crazy that it's that much used. Favorite background packaging? I really like the Blue Desert, but I really like this year's. What I'm planning on doing soon, what I want to do, probably after Tires Cars 4 comes out, I'm going to do a Meet the Cars style thing for the characters I make. Yeah, Steve LePage, I checked yesterday, about $40 loose, because he was in a 11-pack recently. Barry D. Petal, you know, has had like 2 single releases and a 2-pack release now. You know, Barry D. Petal, I'd say, is the most common. And he's had 2 variants, but the thing with Barry is, I've got to say, I'm really not a fan. I'm not usually that critical of like the Thailand variants, but I'm really not a fan of Barry's. His eyes are like really small and kind of weird looking. I'm very glad that I got Barry's original release. But like, Barry has gotten 2 variants, Steve has gotten 2 variants, and I'm not sure if them getting the XRS variants makes people less interested in buying the original or more interested. I'm not sure. Like, I could see that going both ways. Like, oh, well, he's got these variants, so, you know, now I want to get the original more. Or it could be the complete opposite effect. I'm not too sure. And I was lucky enough to get that next Gen 4 pack, but it's been really interesting seeing the cars from the next Gen 4 pack and the cars from all the Cars 3 multi-packs sort of trickle out in other releases over the past few years. I found that really interesting. But hopefully Flip gets a release soon. Brody Pace, I think he's in my other room, but maybe I'll get him later if I do the thing where I leave the room and pick up some more cars. Guido, Red, and Lizzie. Definitely shouldn't be too difficult to get those. Yeah, you could get all of them as mini racers. I remember a lot of people bringing up, like, oh, Flip's got a mini racer now, but he doesn't have a normal single. Collection video soon about that. I'm planning to do one at the end of June, probably. My collection is currently a total mess, with the exception of my minis and my Disney Store cars. Everything else, total mess. And that's because I'm working on Tires Cars 4. I have so many customs. I don't want to do a new collection video until after I have that out. So May 30th will be 1 year since my last collection video. I'm aiming for June 30th for the next... Wait, but I can't, because now I'm doing hunt videos on the last day of every month. Okay, so you know what? Scratch that. New collection video. at some point after Ties Cars 4 comes out. Maybe I'll go for June 20th. Um, but it's going to be in the style of my last collection video where I'm going, where I do like audio commentary for each of the cars. So it's definitely going to be a pretty long video. You know, especially after all these customs I've been making, it's going to be interesting. I have to reorganize everyone. You did make it purple toad. Um, I've got to reorganize everything with Ties Cars 4. Have I started filming Ties Cars 4 yet? Yes and no. I filmed part of it. My goal is to be fully filming Ties Cars 4 starting May 15th is my hope, so I'm trying to get all the customs and stuff done by then, as well as anything else I need. Will there be Cars music in Cars 4? I'm afraid of copyright. Yeah, you know, the music has been the most difficult part. Despite the amount of songs I've done for Cars Adventures, I have no experience in playing any music. When I was in the 8th grade, we had to take like mandatory piano lessons as part of our music class. But like I don't recall anything from that. I'm in a room with a piano, but I can't I can't play it. Um, so for Ties Cars 4, for the music, I don't know. I don't know. The music, there probably won't be much. It'll just be like the usual stock music I use. I'll probably write a song for the beginning, like how Cars and Cars 3 both have, and Cars 2, they all have musical scenes. But, um, regarding any voice actors, I think I've said this before, probably on stream, but my plan is just to have voice cameos. Um, hopefully get some people signed on to do that. Everybody who would have a cameo would only have one line. I'll probably do a video about it pretty soon. Um, Hello there. I'm looking for about probably 15 or so people. Cars 4 is just 6 hours of there being no Lightning McGrill diecast. Actually, spoilers, Ties Cars 4 is just a video of me scrolling through eBay and trying to find a buy car that I can afford. But you know, I'll give some information on voice acting. It's just gonna be one line per person. Um, and you know, I'm gonna have a pre-selected list of characters that everyone will be able to choose from. It's probably gonna be like first come, first serve. Um, a lot of the characters aren't gonna be named. A lot of them will be customs. Um, but you know, the idea was so that everyone who has a voice role is basically equal in their voice role. So that nobody is doing more than anybody else. Just have it all be little voice cameos. And then I think it's cool because you could try to see if you, you know, recognize any of the other channels who are, bye to your wallet car, yep. You can see if you could try to recognize any of the other channels who have cameoed. I'd like to do something, you know, something like that for Ties Cars 4. Compared to, you know, other movies like Red Line. Other movies like Red Line where I had basically full voice casts. Did I find the Great North Pole sign yet? I've got to admit I haven't been looking. But I'll do a full video on how to do lines for Ties Cars 4 in the coming weeks. So I'd like it to be a bigger project. Cameo is my middle name. Uh, but yeah, the kind of difficult thing about the cameos is trying to figure out if any of the cameos should be characters who appeared in the movies. Like, I have so many custom characters, I could probably have everybody cameo as a custom character. Not too sure, but I don't think any major roles will be cameos. Ty's Cars 4.5. Good question. Was that like the Lion King 1.5? Is this going to be Ty's Cars 4 from the perspective of Mater? So a cameo just refers to like a brief appearance from somebody else in your movie or in your show, basically, just like a brief appearance from like a guest star. Let's see, we're going for about 21 minutes now. Oh, I wish I could get Jeff Gordon to play Jeff Corvette. That'd be really cool if I could actually somehow pull some sort of big name. I will not be able to pull any big names, but it would be nice to get, How do you get Bobby Rotesta and Bruce Miller cheap? I'm not sure if there's a way you can, unless you get very, very lucky. Like, they're very expensive online. I haven't even looked for Bobby Rotesta. I was lucky enough to get Bruce Miller. Honestly, I'd say your best bet is waiting for a re-release, but I'm probably not the best person to ask. Yeah, I'd love to get some, like, notable names, like, from the Cars YouTube space. That'd be really cool to do. I don't really have contacts like that, though. But maybe I'll try to find a way to get in contact with some guys. Get Owen Wilson, obviously. Obviously, we both know that I will totally be able to afford Owen Wilson, who can't even reprise his role in the Cars TV show. But yeah, everyone would be cameos. I think it'd be cool to get someone, but it's mainly going to be like you guys doing cameos, which I think is cool because it makes it sort of like a celebration of the channel too. But I'd love to yeah, get Larry the Cable Guy. But here's the thing, the budget for Ty's Cars 4 is like not very much, so I'm not going to be able to book any of the actual actors. Owen Wilson is going to be in Loki, but he can't reprise his role in the Cars show. It's okay, though. I do a perfect impression. I don't know. Maybe it just wasn't in the budget. I mean, the person who's playing him, Keith Ferguson, has played him in so much, I could barely even tell. But anyway, I've got some stuff to show off. I found, you guys are getting this before I'm putting it over on my blog, which I literally just use to, I literally just use my blog now to show off hauls. But wow. Was that Owen Wilson? Wow. Was that Owen Wilson? Wow, satisfactory for you? Wow. I meant to do it in a video. I can't do an impression of his voice. I am Owen Wilson. I've actually been doing an impression of somebody else for almost 4 years now. You've secretly stumbled upon the Owen Wilson YouTube channel. No, really, I can't do an impression of him. I can only do the wow. So, anyway, found some new stuff yesterday. I may as well show it off. These are going to be the next few reviews. I was very surprised. I found it, there we go. Found the new Mini Racer 3-packs with High Impact, Dexter Hoover, and the Tractor Definitely, uh, I'd say they're hit or miss. I'd say the exclusives in these two are pretty good. I love getting the new characters. Not the biggest fan of this pack right here. You'll hear more about it in my review, of course. But I'm really sick and tired of Fishtail or APB always being in packs. And why can't they just repack Chester Whipplefilter? Why is it always this inaccurate Muddy McQueen? Yeah, I still can't believe they made a tractor either. My concern for my mini reviews is that I'm just going to sound like a broken record in all of them because I'm just in constant shock. I'm in constant shock with just how good the new minis are. But something I noticed, I haven't seen any reviews of the tractor yet. The tractor, the front wheels actually are not movable. There's just a plastic piece there, but the back wheels seem like they will be. This is going to be the one I review first. Um, and then and then Dexter, and then this one last. So these will probably be, this is tomorrow's review, this is Saturday's, and then High Impact on Sunday, unless I double up and again do both of these. I'm not sure. I'll figure it out. I got so many videos to do. I should probably definitely prioritize doing the reviews because I really want to get to some Tazcar Source stuff. Tractor shorts. Yeah, we have a new member for the tractor shorts. In my review, I should do a comparison between this and the baby tractors. Usually I don't do things like that, but I think that'd be interesting. Oh, obviously, the Tractor and Dexter Hoover, 1,000 times more important than Guido and Lizzie, two of the main characters. Dexter Hoover looks great. It's really nice to have a, Frank in the Tractor Army. It's really nice to have a pickup truck mold for the minis, but, the lack of the flag is a little disappointing. Then again, I don't know if I was really expecting to see the flag. I would never shut down the idea of doing a collab. You know, I've was just talking earlier on. I've got some plans for voice acting in Cars 4, trying to get a bunch of people to do some voice cameos. Um, yeah, they did finally release Lizzie. She's not out yet. She's in the next wave. Um, Honestly, I feel like at this rate, um, there might be a Trev mini. Honestly, at this rate, they really want you to buy McQueen. Do they think the packs won't sell if they don't include McQueen? Because they probably will. Um, but at least it's variety in what McQueen, and it's the accurate McQueen we're getting. The Cars 1 McQueen, that was an exclusive last year, is in the packs for Cars 1. So, you know, at least it's the accurate version of McQueen, aside from this guy right here, who really should just be Chester Whipplefilter. But really, I'm sick of getting so many APBs and fishtails in the mini packs. It would be really nice to get, you know, a different Demolition Derby car, even if it's one that's already out. But the minis and Cars 4, probably not. Trev carrying case like they did for the mini adventures. That's an interesting idea. How many mini duplicates of McQueen do I have? I don't want to know. I'd say probably like at least 20 at this point. Yeah, I don't have all of my mini McQueens in one place, so I can't count it currently. Um, the worst offender the worst offender of the mini packs as of late is uh, that pack of Dusty, Rusty's, Lightning, and Mater. Mater is the third one in the pack. It's Lightning, Dusty, Rusty's, and Mater, which is a smart business move because then you buy Rusty separately when he comes out. But like, come on. Any updates on the Great North Pole sign? You are not the first to ask about that. Unfortunately, it's still missing in action, but we'll find it. Let's see though. I actually brought, since I'm using a tripod this stream, some work in progress customs that I thought I may as well show off. Let's see who we got here. Let's see. Yeah, Mater, one of the main founders of Rusty's. Man, I love all of those scenes that Mater has with Rusty and Dusty. They're like, Mater and Dusty, they're like inseparable. They have so many iconic scenes. Sign should be in Cars 4. That's a very good idea. But a few streams ago, wasn't a normal stream. I did it early in the morning. I was painting some cars live. Kevin, don't worry. Kevin is there. I can't show you Kevin currently. I showed him off earlier, but if I move the camera over to Kevin, that spoils some of the customs for Ty's Cars 4, so we can't do that yet. But I'm very proud to announce the completion of... Actually, we're going to wait on that. But I have quite a few customs. Let's see. I'll show some of the ones I already showed. Actually, let's show this one. This is just a new custom Ty. That's basically it for him. In his past life, he was the Redline McQueen. But now... now he's going to start a new life. Let's see. I think he only needs like one more coat. Then it'll be pretty close in color to the normal one. It's kind of difficult to do this because I'm sort of looking through. Did I say he was Redline McQueen, or did you recognize him as Redline McQueen? Because yes, he was Redline McQueen. Goodbye, Redline McQueen. You looked kind of bad. Yeah, I said it. Yeah, well, he was don't drive like my brother, and I'm Mater. Yeah, classic line from the first Cars movie. Yeah, I said he was. Well, the poor guy is now just another channel mascot custom. You could recognize with the eyes. Yeah, the eyes have to change because the normal Ty has black eyelids. Yeah, that's a really good point. I should have made Ty with a Bling Bling McQueen. But the thing with the Ty custom, Dirksen from Cars 3 does not have a single yet. The Ty custom originally came from Cars Adventures and always looked different from my profile picture. The original Ty custom was like, I think Chip Gearing's. But the original Ty was... Yeah, Vader stole Rusty's identity so he could be in another 3-pack. Yeah, I haven't shown the profile picture tie custom, because that's the point of the profile picture tie custom, was to have a custom that matched the profile picture. The tie appearance in Cars Adventures to this day is still like that gold version. Yeah, the original tie was a jack to post. Actually, the original tie custom was an old color changer Dinoco McQueen I had, who was silver with like 2 blue dots for eyes. He was terrifying. Appears in the background of like one Cars Adventures episode. I don't know, I think it might have been 400 subscribers special years ago now, where I showed the evolution of the tie custom up to that point. Um, but not a good custom. The first tie. We'll call him prototype. Prototype. I'm sorry for my bad puns. But the prototype tie, then became that jack to post. And in Cars Adventures, tie crashes at the beginning of season 4, back when I was using like back when I was using like the YouTuber customs. Ty crashes in season 4. The thing with him is that he couldn't race, and then he crashes, and there were several other versions. There was like I don't know. Ironic. It's funny that you said he now lies in the junkyard, because that McQueen became one of my graveyard cars. Um, but so Kevin is here. Don't worry. I can't show him because I have unfinished customs on the other side. Fabulous Custom still exists, and I have a new Fabulous Racer that's going to cameo in Taz Cars 4. But so the tie custom, there was like a 3-part arc at the beginning of season 4 of Cars Adventures, which is now among the least viewed episodes of the series, actually, where Ty crashes, and now he can race again after his crash. He's fully rebuilt in the Cars 3 McQueen model. At the time, I think my profile picture was still that repaint of Jack to Post, but over time, eventually, it became a repaint of Cars 3 McQueen. And the tie custom was always Cars 3 McQueen after he was rebuilt, which is why, although now the tie artwork is Bling Bling McQueen, the model is Cars 3 McQueen. So now the amount of graveyard cars, I'd say 4 or 5. But not many of those original customs are still around, since I no longer use them in Cars Adventures. I've repurposed some of them. Some of them I've repurposed recently. But one of the nice things about the customs is that I can, reuse them for other things as time goes on. I guess we'll let this guy dry for a bit. It's basically fine, but let's see. Who else do we have? Got a few customs here to work on. This Porsche fan here, which is not Sally. It's not Sally. It's a different car. But I had to make some new race fans for Taz Cars 4. Still working on this one. This one's almost done. Probably color in like the lights. But the Andrea custom is fully done. Whatever his or her name is gonna be. The Andrea custom is basically done. Yeah, I think the name of that character was Miko, I think with an M. And I haven't... It's Sally with an E. It's Sallee, Sally. Now I have to make that name a bad pun. And I just lost the... Oh, here he is. This guy right here. Not Doc. Doc spelt with a K. This isn't Doc, this is Doctor. Still working on him. Dak. This isn't Salad. Great, we're just doing terrible names though. This isn't Doc, this is actually Rock. This is Dwayne "The Rock" Hudson, which is actually totally a name that I considered giving this guy. He was almost Dwayne "The Rock" Hudson, just as a play on Doc. He's not done. My orange paint is being a complete pain, but he's almost done. Get him out of here. It's just gonna be a background character. All the ones I'm showing here are background characters. Is there anybody else? Here's another one. This is the first time I'm showing this off on the stream. Yeah, I'm gonna repaint the grill on him. I considered making it gold, but I'm not sure. I'm probably just gonna make it silver because I've gotten a lot of paint on it. Maybe I'll do the thing some people have done where they like fill in the grill with black to try to make it look more realistic. I'm not too sure. This is the first time I'm showing these two off on camera. These are just going to be background race fans. They're probably going to be related in some way. So this was my old Chicks Picks cruise, and this was my old plastic Dynaco Sally. So these two, they're just background characters. This one's looking pretty rough. I'd say this one is almost done. You know, they're not going to be important. I wouldn't really be showing these off since I haven't shown them in any trailers yet. If they weren't going to be minor characters, I wouldn't be showing them off, and I just realized that this cruise repaint is missing her mirrors. But yeah, this one's gonna be blue. Candace could be a cruise model. I remember what World of Cars, Aaron's World of Cars Productions now, what he did for his Race-O-Rama movie. He used a Corey Turbowitz for his Candace. But I used a Natalie Certain. Be nice to get another re-release of Natalie Certain. She'd be good for the US version of the Chew Pack is missing the microphones. Are you sure about that? I didn't know that. If that's... She'll be more paint. She's more paint now than diecast. Yeah, he was one of my... It was really nice. He actually showed up on a few of these streams a few times. He'd be really cool to get a cameo in Ty's Cars 4. If I could reach out to him in some way. He's actually where I learned to paint my... He's actually how I learned to paint my cars. There's an old World of Cars video from years ago now, from like 2016, where he goes over how he paints cars, and that's actually where I learned from. Yeah, you see, I don't really do customs of characters that already exist that often, so it's, you know, it's interesting. Trying to figure out, like, what model I'd use for what. I think this custom really went under the radar. I'm not sure if anybody even really noticed that I'd made this. On the Ty's Cars 4 poster I made, there's one car that I don't think anybody even noticed was new. It's a new Maddie McGear. Wow! I had a spare Matty McGear laying around from the Melissa Burn a Break 2-pack. I'd love to have found the Fan Favorites Cruise. I'd love even more to find the 95 and 51 Hat Mater to use for Ty's Cars 4, because he has the 95 and 51, but made a custom Matty McGear. The only difference with her is that the details are now gold to match the gold details on Lightning. I considered giving her Lightning Cup logos on the hood, but I'm not sure how well that would look. Yeah, I'm not sure how well that would look if I painted on her hood, but she's got a Lightning Cup flag. She's basically done. But it's really nothing special. I would order it, the Mater, but honestly, I don't really want to spend the money on a car that I don't like that much. I'm not the biggest fan of that Mater. But, I ignored your question? How long ago was that? I'm very sorry. Um, that I ignored your question for voice acting. But, accidentally. Yes, it was very accidental. I definitely did not, push him off on purpose. I didn't push him off on purpose. Um, YouTube chat. I remember when YouTube chat was a feature back in my day. Uh, when you could private message people through YouTube. That would be nice if that was still a feature. That could really help me with my voice acting. Who else? This guy, Cartney Carspur, now a Cartney Carspur Cal fan. Cartney Carspur. Not really much to say about this guy. Just another background character. I mean, honestly, I don't really think this car needs that much more paint. I don't know what's up with the expression. What is that face? What is the eye expression supposed to be for this car? Calony Carspur, there we go. In this stream, we make really bad puns about characters' names for an hour. And then right before I started this stream, I finished one particular car. How will I put the Dynaco logo? I'm not going to. In fact, giving all of the cars their own new logo with the Lightning Cup logo for Ty's Cars 4 was an easy way for me to not have to draw things like the Dynaco logo. Because this is the Cal for Ty's Cars 4, no Dynacos on him. That's the thing, Ty's Cars 4 premiering. I'm definitely going to do a really big live stream before it comes out, but thank you, Marvel, for moving your Loki show up to releasing the anniversary of Cars 3. So now, no, you don't need to send me any emails. I'm gonna do it through a video. I'm gonna announce how to do it, and then, yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna premiere Ty's Cars 4 using the YouTube Premiere feature, or if it's just going to be a normal upload. Actually, it didn't reuse the Redline Cal. I liked my other Cals too much. This used to be the Redline. This was the Redline Dirksen D'Agostino, actually, in his past life. Yeah, this was Redline Dirksen. Because I didn't want to use Cal. I like the Cals too much. And a lot of those Redline customs I don't really like how they look anymore. So I got lucky. You know, I found Dirksen D'Agostino. Yeah, still has the red wheels from Redline Dirksen. You know, he's got the same eye color as normal Cal, so Yeah. They have basically the same eye color, but, you know, with me, I only have a few colors I use for the eyes anyway, so. No, they're pretty close. I made sure to check. And next, we have the beloved, finished right before I started the stream. It's Hot Topic Suki! My favorite. We don't watch Cars Adventures and you hear a reference to it on the stream. Nice. I'm very sorry for anyone who's lost with any Cars Adventures references, but this is the infamous Hot Topic Suki. I really like how she turned out. Did something a bit different with the eyes. She's basically done. She doesn't have a name aside from what you guys named her on a stream. Hot Topic Suki. But she'll have her own name. I really like how she turned out, though. Everyone loves Hot Topic Suki. Thank you, 95 fan. You, for being responsible for the name here. I don't know. I think she turned out really good. I really like how the eyes turned out. Yeah, we'll get her an actual name. Something that goes alongside the other cars. But for now, she will be Hot Topic Suki. All hail Hot Topic Suki. The best Cars character. This is my OC, Do Not Steal. No, really, she's just a background character. I thought it'd be funny. I wanted to do a car in the style of Harumi, Chisaki, Suki, and Ichigo. Here's the thing, though. Isn't Chisaki already Hot Topic Suki? It's Emo Suki. Yeah, we'll come up with a better name. It's Hot Topic. I'm gonna stick with Hot Topic Suki. If you see a review of her, though, don't expect it to be called Hot Topic Suki Review, because everyone would be very confused. I don't know what her name will be, but I wanted to do a background character in the same style as those other cars, so I picked up an additional Suki. They look pretty similar, still has the Suki wheels. So, I'm not too sure. Yeah, I bought a new Suki, to make that custom. We'll leave her here. But I completely lost my train of thought. Right, so, Ties Cars 4, of course, isn't canon with Cars Adventures, but a lot of the characters I made for Ties Cars 4 will later on appear in Cars Adventures. Currently, I don't know what I'm doing with Suki. She hasn't shown up in Cars Adventures yet. I'll figure out a role for her. And then we can introduce this wonderful character right here. Lost my trev of thought. Hey, all puns are welcome here. Yeah, going from Cars 4 to Cars Adventures. Just, I've made so many customs for it. Well, then Disney better hurry up and release a Cars 4 within the next month, or else I'll beat them to it. Here we have some never-before-seen customs here that I will be showing off for the first time now for Ties Cars 4, but I spoke about them a few streams ago, and I've been looking for them ever since. For Ties Cars 4, I wanted to use Chris Revstovsky. Make the next one and call it Cars 5. That would be very nice. Thank you, Disney, for respecting my low-budget fan film. But, I wanted to pick up a Chris Rostovsky, and then I remembered Chris Rostovsky has Piston Cup logos on her. So then I was like, well, then I have to repaint Chris Rostovsky, but Chris Rostovsky is not currently available in my area. But you know who is? Erik Lanley and Alex Carville. So, so I decided, I'll make a Lightning Cup flag waiver and a Lightning Cup security car. Here they are so far. It's not much. Not much yet. I just got them yesterday, so they're very early on in the customizing process. But, what about the poodle? Monster Mutt Poodle. My greatest enemy of the Walmart shelves. Yeah, if I keep seeing him, maybe I'll have to buy a Monster Mutt Poodle and do a very comedic review of Monster Mutt Poodle. Monster McQueen Poodle. But, they look like they belong in a red line. Very good point. But, actually, it's not going to be... I could have made it... I could have made it... Yeah, thanks for spoiling it, 95 fan. Yeah, now everyone knows that the real antagonist is Monster Mutt Poodle. This guy's going to be his own character. I named him Alejandro Safe Wheel, which is an intense name, but I thought going from Alejandro to Alejandrove was too good of a pun to pass up. So that's going to be his name. Forget what I was going to name. I had a name for the security car. It's going to be a female security car. I'm not sure what her name is going to be. I'll come up with... Yeah, the real Cars 4 is the friends we made along the way. Ooh, great, got paint on the window. There we go. Well, we got that off. Did I write the name down? I didn't. I'm very sorry. Did I do anything for May the 4th? I watched the Bad Batch show. It's pretty good so far. I'm a longtime fan of the Clone Wars, so that show looks pretty good so far. Why are the bumpers still white? I haven't gotten around to that yet. So I gotta be really careful. But they're gonna be in red and black, kind of similar to some of my Lightning Cup customs. I just realized that there is no black on Lightning Cup McQueen. I usually do like red and black color combos for McQueen, so it's a good point that one of you guys brought up that he looks like a Redline custom. Still can't say who Broadside NAPB will be. No, yeah, the eyebrows and probably the eyes also are gonna change, but Heike, that became a flag waiver. Secret Life of Heike there. But I'm not a big fan of the flag on Erik Lanley. It's a very small flag. You could barely see it. Like, honestly, I might even make a joke about it where they don't know to go because poor Alejandro's safe wheel is just he's not doing it very well, man. The flag is tiny. The poor guy. I don't know. I thought it was too good of a pun for that name. But then I thought, okay, I made his first name a car pun. Do I make the last name a car pun too? And then I did. I don't know why I don't know why I came up with his name, but not anybody else's. But one day I was like, That sounds like a good name, and I assigned it to him because I thought it was too good of a fun. But security car, I don't know what her name's gonna be. Let's see. Add another coat of paint. Let's see. I just have to be really careful. Uh, now I've got too many name requests. Thanks, guys. Those are all really good requests. My inspiration, I'm not sure. I get it from a lot of places, honestly, and I hate to like leave you hanging with that answer, but I get it from a lot of different places, and I always have gotten it from a lot of different places. I know I'll remember Erik's new name, but you know, I'll check this stream again for the names. But now we can have a duel. Yeah, yeah. You are my brother, Erik. I loved you. Now, you know. But everything ends when Chris Revstovsky, who's conveniently on my floor, shows up. And they realize that, just like in all Versus movies, the two enemies need to team up to fight a larger threat. And their moms have the same name. This is giving me an idea for the worst Cars Adventures episode I could possibly make, where all of the flag wavers get into a duel. That could actually be a really funny idea. Erik, no! What did you do to him? Yeah! Sorry for spoiling, How Ties Cars 4 ends. Yes, it is the Phantom Menace now. But, if this were the Phantom Menace, then that means that Darth Maul actually survived. No, but really, like, yeah, there's a lot of stuff I could put in Ties Cars 4, like bad pun names. The budget was like $50 that I got from shoveling snow. So, no, I'm just kidding. It's you know, there's not really a budget. I'm just buying what I need, which isn't that much. You know, the cars are cheap. I gotta change Alejandro Safe Wheels face here. I keep wanting to call him Safe Street, but that was the name of the State Farm car they made. Her name was Sarah Safe Street. Maybe that's the next custom I should make. You know what, Mattel? Where's Sarah Safe Street? Where's Zebra Mater from that, like, I think it was a German PSA? I want to say it was a German PSA. Yeah, I spent more than 50 on Cars 4. If you do the math, I'm sure I could do the math. Mac was 15. You know, probably spent close to like 70. I don't want to say I've spent $100 on Ties Cars 4, but you know, I don't want to say I've spent that much, but maybe I maybe I have. Lightning Cup ambulance and fire truck. Those would be really good ideas. I wish. Yeah, those would be really cool if I could have more than just the security guard. But you know, I had to work with what was on shelves now, so that I wasn't spending that much money. Um, you have another mater that could be. I have so many spare mini racer maters. Maybe I could make one of those into the infamous zebra mater. I'd love to do like a tow truck. Would be yeah, and a flatbed. Those would all be so cool to do, especially like the ambulance. But I can't, which is unfortunate. You know, I could buy another Alex Carvel and cut the headset off. Then you have the light bar, and it could kind of be an ambulance. But yeah, I mean, um, still don't have that Thailand Mater. Yeah, I really, I got a lot of requests when Thailand Mater first came out. I actually got my rarest cars can't be Precision Series Luigi and Guido because I don't have the Guido, unfortunately. Um, but yeah, I could do a blimp too. If I could find these cars, if I could miraculously, if I can miraculously find a tiny Lugsworth or Lightyear blimp within the next week in a store, which I won't, then I'd totally pick them up. I'd love to. The next time I see a Kathy Copter, if I do it before I'm filming Ties Cars 4, I really want to get her and repaint her. Into what? I'm not sure, but I think that'd be so cool. Repaint the Kathy Copter. Probably into like a Lightning Cup reporter of some kind. Get yeah. I don't have much time left to make the customs. Let's move Erik out of the way. But no, I've got the. It's fine. I have. The cars are cheap. The good thing about the cars, one of my favorite things about collecting the cars is the fact that they're so cheap. So, I'm perfectly fine with picking up some extras. Um, I'll definitely take the names you guys have given me into consideration. Okay, we got to be careful here when we get by the flag. Yeah, I wouldn't use a red, just because, he's a very unique, like, old style truck. At the end of the day, the names don't really matter. She's not going to speak. Alejandro might. Too proud of that pun to not use it in the movie. Are we good with paint for this guy? I think we're good. No, Alexa Carva, that's a clever name playing off of Alex Carva, of course. It took me entirely too long to realize that was the pun. See, the problem is I need to be really careful when painting around that flag so that we don't have a case where I have to make a black flag. It would definitely be difficult to make a new checkered flag. Who's voicing the girls? Also me. I am all the voices. But this new tie is Basically almost done. Yeah, there was a canceled fan favorites, Red and Lizzie. Justice for Lizzie variants, guys. Come on, we need new Lizzies. We need new Lizzies, guys. Okay? Mattel does not stop canceling expanded universe Lizzies, and quite frankly, I've had enough of it. Because in the last 5 years, Mattel has canceled 2 versions of Lizzie with hats. And you know what? I don't think that's very cool, Mattel, because I want a Lizzie with a hat. And they are stopping us from getting Lizzies with hats. And you know what? I think it's really unfair. The old Cars Adventures was too squeaky. Yes, it was. I'm sorry. That's called my voice before it dropped, I guess. Yeah, honestly, I could barely handle old Cars Adventures. It was really poorly done. I'm not saying that the Cars Adventures I do now is perfect. It's not. But old Cars Adventures is 1,000 times worse. I was covering up the microphone at like all times, and I didn't even know it. I was filming with an iPad mini, which is not the best thing to film with. And I was always covering up the microphone. I didn't know where the microphone was, so there are so many videos where you just hear over and over again, and it's really bad. Yeah, I think the Precision Series Lizzie single was canceled as well. Yes, you have, Robin. You've rewatched those several times. I would apologize, but you chose to watch those episodes. Yeah, Fabulous McQueen with headset. They've canceled a lot of cars, but ones like that, I think they'll definitely come out someday. Isn't that right? Hot Topic, Suki. The lunatic at the gate. The one line that Alex Carvel has. Maybe it'll be referenced to Ty's Cars 4, and this one will just say that same line. Maybe it is Alex Carvel. No, but really, I could have made this Erik Lanley, but I'm not gonna. I don't remember what season 24 was. I think season 24 was the one where they tried to make a movie. I think. I don't know, I've got a lot of seasons. It's gonna be difficult getting under these roof lights, though. That's it's gonna be a real pain. Yeah. Season 24, Heather driving, doing the movie. Yeah. I don't remember much about that one, aside from the fact that I got sick while making it. So that was fun. Hot Topic Suki's line, "Beware's the Hot Topic." If she speaks, maybe that will be her line. Maybe that's the post-credit scene of the movie. Hot Topic Suki does not appear in the movie, but does appear at the very end to say her signature catchphrase, "Where's the hot topic?" So, actually the post-credit scene is Nick Fury recruits these 3 to join the Car Avengers. And then they become a superhero team of Nameless, Alejandro Safewheel, and Hot Topic Suki. And they battle everyone by knocking them out with their flags. Sometimes I don't even know what the jokes I'm making are. There's no Harv merchandise because we never physically see Harv. What a shame. The Carvengers, yes. But just due to the fact that Harv never physically appears, we don't know what Harv looks like in general. Maybe Harv is an actual human. What if Harv is the only character in the Cars franchise who's a human, and that's why Harv is made? Man, you destroyed my joke by making a funnier one. Harv is Mater. Earlier in the stream, we had a joke about how there's a 3-pack for minis coming out of Mater, McQueen, and Dusty Rusties. So we started making the joke that Mater was Rusty. Yes, Mater is Harv as well. Mater is actually everyone. That's the twist. Harv is the friends we made along the way. Yes. Yes, he is. But, you know, I think the real Mater was the friends we made along the way as well. Harv is Thomas the Train. Now that's a plot twist. Yeah. Yeah, I think Aaron did that. So you'll have the stream go for just a little longer. Mater's a shapeshifter. Well, he does have like that hologram thing in Cars 2 that makes him look different, so we might be onto something here. Last week, we Mater is Monster Mutt Poodle. Last week, we came up with the idea. Mater is Backy Jr. My favorite Cars characters are Lefty Righty, Backy, and Backy Jr. Mater is everyone. No, Mater didn't steal the Chrome devices. Mater made the Chrome devices. He's a genius. Guys, we're breaking new ground here. Last week, we revealed that Lizzie was actually secretly the best racer in the Cars franchise, and now this week, we've revealed that Mater was everyone. The whole time. Mater was McQueen, Mater was Sally, Mater was Doc. The only person that Mater was not is Mater. Mater wasn't Mater, but Mater was everyone else. So you're probably wondering, if everyone was Mater except for Mater, who was Mater? Well, Mater, the real Mater, actually does not exist. All of Cars is going on inside of Mater's head. This joke has gone too far. Yeah, just blew your minds, right? Mater was everyone, and Mater was not Mater. What a twist! Wow, we're uncovering the lore here. We are uncovering. Yes, the real Mater was actually Lizzie, and the real Lizzie was the friends we made along the way. Wow, we are breaking down the Cars lore here today. Wow, look at that. The real Mater. Yeah, Harv evolved into that into the video phone we see. Yeah, he evolved into the video phone. Crazy. But I hear that for the next Cars project, Harv is going to have turned. Actually, Harv then evolved again into Harv evolved again into Mater's iPad that we see later in Cars 3. So yeah. Harv evolved, Mater is everyone, my camera's on a tripod, and my phone just gave me a low battery warning. So yeah, probably gonna wrap up soon, but you know we can't wrap up a stream without Kevin over there being knocked off of his spot. That poor guy. Okay, I didn't mean to tilt the camera, but here we go. It has low battery again. I came prepared. I have a charger right here. Ha! I knew it would happen. So I've got the charger right there. It's a tradition. It can't be a live stream. Every live stream has the same thing. First, bad puns. Second, my phone almost dies. And third, we knocked Kevin off the edge here. That poor guy. And to think, it all started from a terrible joke where I accidentally knocked him off. But you guys missed it. Before the stream started, Mary Escocar here actually fell off. So, I'm sorry guys, we're on the tripod here. You know, the tripod, good idea. It actually worked surprisingly well to do the stream with it. Now I'm collapsing the tripod to move the tripod. Yeah, here's the thing. If we don't knock Kevin off the edge, then I can't live stream again. That's the deal that I made. There we go. Alright, well, gonna practice guitar. Very cool. Alright, move this stuff out of the way. A soul for a soul. Yeah, when I knock him off here, I actually get the soul stone. That's what we do. It's a deal that I made with a Red Skull. It's a soul for a soul. Kevin is the one that I care about most in life. Yeah, I'm not going to be knocking Mary Escocar off here, because she is valuable. But yeah, she accidentally fell earlier on. Very interesting. She's number 49 in the series, out of 50. I think number 50 was Sir Harley Gassup. I want to say she was one of the Kmart exclusive cars, one of the K-Day ones, but I'm not too sure on that. Anyway, Kevin's hanging out here. He's on the edge. Poor guy. One of these days. Yeah, the real Kevin is the friends we made along the way. That too. Everyone is Mater, but everyone is also the friends we made along the way. And you know what, guys? I think that the real live stream, the real Thai Talks May 6th, 2021, was the friends we made along the way. And if that isn't an inspirational message, then honestly, I don't know what is. Makes sense now. I'm glad that I was able to help everyone here piece it together. Kevin's hanging out. He's on the edge. He'll stay on the edge for a few minutes. We'll count how many times I say the phrase "the edge." The real, yeah, I might change it to that. But you know what? Instead of knocking down Kevin, it's over, Erik! I have the high ground! You underestimate my power! Don't try it! And that's how Erik Lanley became Darth Vader. Goodbye, Erik. Don't worry. Well, here's the thing. I felt we should give Kevin a break because, I don't want him to get that damaged. As a Piston Cup racer, he's not the most common car. There. But it seems that our flag waver friend, Alejandro Safewheel, I think that was his name, he is now going to go off to Tatooine and watch over baby Luke Skywalker. What did this stream become? But don't worry, Kevin is very much on the ground. We'll see how long this joke stays funny. Probably not much longer, but I guess as long as there are live streams, there will be our ending tradition. Yeah, maybe I should buy an additional Kevin, just, you know, to knock off of the dresser here. Yeah, everyone is Mater, and every Mater is the friends we made along the way. I couldn't say it. I couldn't say it better myself. But I guess that's where I'm gonna end it for today. Thank you to everyone for showing up with my ridiculous, wacky shenanigans. And tune in next time where we learn the secret of Guido. We're going through all the Radiator Springs cars one by one, and next time we will learn that Guido is actually Luigi, and Luigi was the friends we made along the way. I'm glad we made progress here, everyone. I'm going to say the thing. Bye now.